Ever pondered about the eerie concept of zombies? Zombies, the undead, reanimated bodies that have become a staple in horror and fantasy genres. These beings, both intriguing and horrifying, have become a part of modern pop culture, yet their origins are rooted in ancient and mystical history, far more profound than what the latest horror flick might portray. The term zombie came to life in the vibrant world of Haitian folklore, where it was deeply linked with religious practices like Vodou, but its beginnings reach even further back, into the heart of Central African languages, following the journey of enslaved Africans who brought these traditions to the New World. Over the centuries, the concept of zombies has metamorphosed, with the flesh-devouring creatures we recognize today appearing in the latter half of the 20th century. From the mystical rituals of voodoo to the big screen, the zombie has embarked on a captivating journey. The cradle of the zombie myth is drenched in despair and survival. The story starts in the 17th century in Haiti, a place where African slaves were brought in large numbers to work on sugarcane plantations. Their existence was brutal. Their spirits were broken, but their folklore endured. Voodoo, a religion filled with their African heritage, became a beacon of spiritual fortitude. It was within this melting pot of suffering and faith that the concept of zombies was born. Zombies, according to Haitian folklore, were reanimated corpses, resurrected from the dead through the dark magic of witchcraft. These undead served as a grim symbol of their own spirit-crushing existence, a life of servitude devoid of free will. But the zombie myth served another, more practical purpose. It was used as a deterrent, a ghostly warning against suicide. The threat of becoming a mindless zombie, an eternal slave even after death, was used to discourage the desperate from seeking solace in death's embrace. Thus, the zombie was born out of the depths of human despair. The journey of zombies from folklore to pop culture is a story of appropriation and transformation. The first recorded use of the word zombie in the English language goes back to 1819, but it wasn't until 100 years later that zombies made their way into American popular culture. This was largely due to William Seabrook's book, The Magic Island, published in 1929, which introduced the concept of zombies to a larger audience. Over the decades, the portrayal of zombies has changed dramatically. The original Haitian folklore portrayed zombies as mindless slaves manipulated by sorcerers. Their lack of free will was a horrifying symbol of repression and subjugation. But as zombies infiltrated pop culture, they transformed into flesh-eating monsters, the very embodiment of our deepest fears and anxieties. A key moment in this transformation was George A. Romero's film, Night of the Living Dead. Released in 1968, this movie introduced the idea of zombies as flesh-eating creatures, and paved the way for the zombie apocalypse, a scenario where the world is overrun by zombies. This concept has since become a mainstay in modern art, frequently explored in movies, TV shows, and video games. Zombies, once a symbol of oppression, have now become a symbol of apocalypse. Zombies have not only endured, but evolved, transcending their original narrative. In the realm of pop culture, they've transformed from mere terror-inducing creatures to complex characters capable of eliciting empathy. This evolution wasn't instantaneous. It has been a gradual process, influenced by societal changes and the imaginative minds of storytellers over the decades. Initially, zombies were mindless, reanimated corpses, their sole purpose being to instill fear. But as the narrative evolved, so did they. From the oppressed, they became oppressors, their insatiable hunger becoming a metaphor for consumerism and societal excess. As they shuffled their way into the new millennium, zombies found a new role to play. The concept of the zombie apocalypse took root, illustrating our fears of societal collapse and the end of the world as we know it. But zombies aren't just symbols of doom and destruction. They've also been used to represent marginalized and discriminated groups. They've given a voice to the voiceless, exploring themes of identity, liberation, and the struggle for survival in a world that often seems indifferent to their plight. Even in the realm of romance, zombies have found a place. Humanized and romanticized, they've become symbols of forbidden love, of passion that defies the boundaries of life and death. This evolution from monstrous to romantic illustrates the versatility of the zombie metaphor, its ability to adapt to changing cultural narratives. The zombie, a mere reanimated corpse, has risen to become a potent symbol in our collective imagination.